Hello, everyone. My name is Dan. I am a sinner saved by the grace of God. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. You probably know this verse. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. That's the beginning of the Bible in Genesis 1:1. Are you aware of the other account of the creation that is in the Bible? John chapter 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. I think these are divinely beautiful words. I think unless a man is divinely inspired by God to write like this, I think it's impossible. But on top of that, the entire Bible all fits together without contradiction, even though it was written over the period of thousands of years by a lot of different authors. The Word was with God, and at the same time, the Word was God. So no one can say that Jesus was not God. The Word was there before time and space was created, because all things were made by him. So if anyone asks where God came from, they are asking you to believe that he did not invent time and space. And I don't believe that. So why do people not feast on these amazing words? I think the answer is right there in verse 5. Darkness comprehended it not. Now, if you are in darkness, your soul will not see life. You need the Word. The Word, as mentioned here, was and is Jesus Christ. And if you do not have a personal relationship with Jesus, your soul is in grave danger. I'm going to post a link to the Welcome Everyone video in the description box of this video. Please go there right now if you're not certain you've ever been born again. Now, having said all of this, it's just kind of the introduction to a new series on this channel while we wait on the pre-tribulation rapture of the church. The plan, Lord willing, is to go through the entire book of John and drill down in verses that are most important to us listeners, especially in the last minutes of the church age. At this channel, the daily listeners here would rather be in the Word than to always be obsessing over when the rapture is. And I am under the conviction that that is God's will for us, is to be in his Word. This series is based on a concept by our own brother, Bill Toney. And just some other notes here. I almost always quote, if I'm quoting verses, it's almost always a King James version. Well, you can tell when you hear it right away if you're listening for it. I do consult other versions just because we're doing this longer term type of project. Does not mean the rapture is a long way off. Doesn't mean that at all. In fact, I think there's a good chance we will never finish this series. Now you may want to read these chapters before each video and share your insights in the comments section, especially verses we don't focus on here that you think have a special meaning for us all. So it's a good idea to go through the comments also as you watch the videos to get the full picture. I'll link the videos in this series together so people can hear them in order and make it easier. They won't have to hard time looking for them. All right, let's go to verse 8. He was not that light. Talking about John the Baptist. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light that was the true light, which lighteth every man and cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came into his own, and his own received him not. Now that's absolutely tragic. The coming Messiah at that time was prophesied in detail, and they rejected him. You ever hear anyone say, if God was real, why doesn't he just show himself? Well, he did, and they killed him. The fact that, well, he allowed himself to be killed for us. The fact that the Jewish people rejected their Messiah is why we born-again believers are about to be raptured, so the tribulation, the time of Jacob's trouble, can start. So if you are a born-again believer, you're not going to go through the tribulation. If you're not born again, you will go through as much of it as you can live through. And if I were you, I would check out that Welcome Everyone video. You're not going to regret it. Jesus is waiting on you. All right, until next time, everyone, here or in the clouds, may God bless you, my dearly beloved.